Okay, you got a 30-gallon 2016 Rheem doing a service call. These are my favorite. We'll see what's going on. I reported 2 flash, which would be the thermopile. It's pretty rusty. It looks like somebody changed out the... I don't think I've ever been out here. It looks like somebody changed out the... You can see all the rust at the bottom, so they got to that in time. Not getting anything. Oh, there we go. Blue light. Doesn't sound like it's kicking over. Well, it could be the valve. I'll go ahead and shut it down. Not getting any red light at all. We'll go ahead and measure the thermopile voltage. Yeah, it's kind of low. It's ticking up. But remember, when it's running, we lose 100. 479, 480. It's just slowly ticking up like that. And the valve didn't click over, so I'm going to let this finish its measurement. And I think I'm going to go try and put my eyes on their gas meter. Okay, gas meter is on. And we seem to have topped out at 533, which should knock it down to 433 when it's running. Not ideal, but that's enough to run. Oh, I just have to hope it's in the gas valve. So I went ahead and reinserted it. Not even. So it's either the circuit board or the valve, right? But the red light doesn't even come on. Oh, there it is. Okay. I could just pop another circuit board on there. That'd be easiest. Alright, let's try that. Let's try popping another circuit board on. While we're in here, we'll do an ohm test on the valve. 11. 11 on the pilot, 11 on the main burner. Same as I always get. Just one day, just one time I wanted to say 26 or 5 or just once. Well, it could be partially blocked pilot tube as well. I think it's the valve, personally. We got some corrosion out here. Valve looks kind of corroded. Get a little sandpaper. Alright, new circuit board in a jiff. Okay, we're back. This one's got some thermopile wires stuck in there. Okay. Just trying to, I mean, it's been the circuit board so often lately, especially with Rheem, that I'm compelled to change the circuit board first. I'm just glad I don't have to dig into the burner assembly, because, man, these things, I guess I still might have to, but these things are pains in the asses to work on. Got like 5 of them at home I'm avoiding. Then after this, I gotta go. I sold a water heater last night. Some of the ones I bought off of Dave. And the guy says, I think he got it lit last night. Turn the gas back on. He said he got it lit last night, but now he's having trouble getting the pilot to stay on, so it's either going to be thermopile or the valve. And those valves, although they're like first generation Honeywell, they're really hard to change because they're not really put together in pieces like this. I mean, they kind of are. I guess I could still do it. I can still get to the circuit board. I can still get to the valve. And I have a backup burner assembly, actually like 3 of them, and a backup valve, so it should be good. So we'll be moving on to that job next. Okay, got the light up already. Now if it doesn't kick over. There we go. You see it kick right over? Man, I tell you, it's 9 times out of 10. It's another bad circuit board, I guess. I don't know what they're doing, like what batch this is. This is a WV8840C1515. But I feel like Rheem, man. I just got some bad boards. This board is probably out of an A.O.Smith. It's got all the same 0124578, 0124578. So we're not skipping any safety. Fired right up. Of course, I did take a little sandpaper to the end of those. So hopefully that's it. See up in there at all. Got some pretty bad angles here. This thing is beat. 2016. It's the 1617s. You can always tell because the glass is on the left-hand side versus the right-hand side. These things are just pain in the ass to work on. But they don't have the chamber sensor, which is nice. They have a little TRD inside, kind of useless, but they got away from that and went to chamber sensor, got rid of the TRDs. So the TRDs are being phased out, I think. Let me see if it's still running. Yeah. It's still making hot water, so. Alright, save myself some work, and we are on to the next one. Alright, we're going to check this out, see what's going on. He said he couldn't get the pilot light to stay on. Oh, he's got kind of a too small gas line going to it. That could be it. What's the BTUs on this? 40,000 BTUs. So we're using a, what is this, 3/8 or something like that? So it could be the gas line is too small. Maybe. I've seen lots of water heaters run off. Intermittent spark. Yay. Fucking dude. Pulling me out to dry here. Problem number one. I would like to at least get it to come up here. So I'm getting intermittent to no spark, so I can't even really test anything else out on it. he said it wouldn't hold pilot. Need to figure out what's working. One that I grinded. Alright. Oh, I gotta get out of this area. Oh boy, I knocked everything over fresh. So there's a lot of dust buildup right here, so I'm going to try and clean all this up, re-establish spark, maybe clean up the burner assembly. It just looks like there's a lot of soot or something on it. Oh, let's say something. Yeah, a lot of ash in here, so probably just clean the combustion chamber out real well. There's a lot of ash. And should have hit this thing with a compressor. I know I hit a lot of them, but I didn't get them all. Get in here. While we're in here, clean this out. Looks like some black. Not really soot, but could use a good cleaning. They put this plate in here. I usually rip these plates out. I don't really know what they're doing in here. Some kind of oxygen restriction deal. I'm not really into restricting oxygen. Look at this. See, look at this. There's like soot in here where like it's not burning the fuel 100%. Find out this house is on propane. Yeah, man, that's black. We got a dirty birdie. I don't like these plates. Whatsoever. Let's see what's going on upstairs here. No ducting. Alright, so that's really unusual. I usually only see soot, like a lot of soot, on propane, not on natural gas. Oh, that's weird, but seems like maybe it's not getting enough oxygen would be my guess. And there's like a plate. I don't know if you guys can see it. See that plate right there? I mean, it basically covers most of the vent on the bottom, and it's just probably just. Usually, when I work on these, I just tear that plate right out. Partially because I can never get it back in place, and also because I just want it to breathe a little bit better. It probably kills the whole ultra low NOx technology, but I don't care. Alright, back to the burner assembly. Gotta check that spark. I cleaned it up out by my truck. I took some sandpaper and I cleaned up the thermal pile and got it really shiny and cleaned up the spark rod on the end. The wiring to the spark rod is suspicious, but it seems to be intact. But I'm gonna go verify spark and then probably reassemble this and see where we can get going here. I smell gas. Just want to make sure they're not on propane. I got lucky with these. Usually I have to take a grinder and grind down like this, the edge of the combustion chamber, just to get these burners to fit in and out of here because they're so tight. I don't think I worked on this one, but this one I just got lucky. It's coming in and out without damaging the pilot assembly trying to get it out of there. So I see pretty consistent spark, so I'm going to reassemble it. I gotta get this thing turned on so I can figure out why it's shutting off. First things first. Thanks a lot, D. Buy a water heater, it should be working, you know? Of course, I sold it, so that's why I'm out here. I'm gonna put my glasses on. Okay. Chamber sensor. Alright, let's try this again. Get some proper glasses. So here's what I did. I tried to light the water heater, right? I couldn't really get any consistent spark. So pulled the burner assembly out, cleaned the thermopile, cleaned off the spark wire, cleaned off the burner screen, blew through the pilot tube, just because sometimes you get soot or whatever in there. Cleaned the combustion chamber. The top of the combustion chamber, you could see it had like black soot. When you see black and not white, that means it's not burning the fuel 100%, which means it's usually not getting enough oxygen. There's a giant screen, a giant flame arrestor on the bottom of these water heaters. Like the entire bottom of it is one big screen, but there's like a plate that covers the top of it. It's kind of perforated and allows air to move through it. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm just purging it right now because I blew into the pilot assembly, and then always takes longer to clear that air out of there. And are you kidding me? There we go. Okay. I smell gas, but that's okay. So we got it lit. We just gotta wait. And wait. And wait. And wait some more. I remember I was working on one of these and the status light was actually out on it. But I think before I do that, since I got it lit, I'll probably measure the thermopile voltage. Let's see where it's at. I should be able to do that from out here, but I don't get very good results. Okay, it just clicked over. It kind of took a while to come up. Maybe we got a bad thermopile, which was kind of what I was suspecting. $620 and climbing. I get my glasses though. I'm doing some fine work here, so. Oh, geez, almost lost my eye. Okay, we're back. Alright, so we got about 630 millivolts. It's more than we got on the last service call by 100. So he said the pilot light wasn't staying on, so let me see, let me hope. No, pilot light's going out, so looks like we're getting into the valve. So we're gonna start with the circuit board. Right, I do have one of these goofy looking circuit boards, so we're gonna do one of these. You know what? Let's try replacing the supply line. I kind of feel like that's not really gonna do much, but it'll make me feel better. And I got a ton of supply lines, so who cares, right? I know if I see the guy, I'll be like, my old water heater ran off that supply line for years. Okay, sir. I'm not here to argue with you. It'd be nice if I turned the gas back on. Go. More gas is better, right? Okay, so I've been waiting about 60 seconds, still no LED. Just changed the gas line. I know it's lit. I think the problem's still there, probably. I'm gonna go get another circuit board. Get closer to me. Yeah, it's still not up yet. This is just screaming circuit board, man. Ooh, fortunately I have one of these. See the right tip because they changed the tip back in the olden days. Components here. We're going to start with the circuit board like we always do. Could be a 2 circuit board day today. Comes out. I guess we could get these confused. I guess while we're in here, right? Let's waste our time measuring the valve one more time. Maybe today is the day. Today is the day I get the reading. 11.
She's gonna go drop us off somewhere right now, and she said she'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Okay. I'll be here. Thank you.
How much is it gonna be?
I'm not sure.
Thank you.
Hold on. Thank you. All right, thanks. Maybe $40. Maybe $20. Okay, so should be different circuit board. What's nice about these circuit boards is you don't have to reach around in the back and try and connect the ribbon cable because it's coming from up underneath in the front. I thought she'd be happy with $40. Maybe I'll only charge $20. I don't know. All right. So it clicked over a lot faster. Feeling pretty good about this. I think it was a bad circuit board. Imagine that. Circuit boards from the past are shitty. Circuit boards from the future are shitty. Moment of truth. She's holding, people. I gotta go home. There we go. Okie dokie. Alright, that worked out in my favor. Okay, so bad circuit board. This is the old circuit board. I'm actually going to keep this because I need it to fix another one. I'll just chuck the board, but I need this nice unbroken front cover because I got one water heater where the knob was broken off. So use this, take that out, put that in, build it. And yeah, did some work here today, cleaned the thermal pile, sort of fixed the spark wire a little bit. I think it's working better than it was. Cleaned the combustion chamber, replaced the gas line, and replaced the circuit board. That's all. Routine maintenance. Anyway, I like to see inside, so we'll get you guys a little shot right here. Hopefully you can kind of see it. Consider subscribing to the channel. Hopefully you made it this far in the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and share it. That really helps the video get circulation, and that makes me feel good about my videos, because that's about all I do. It's a nice warm fuzzy feeling inside, because YouTube ain't giving me no money. Anyway, thanks again. Hope somebody gets something out of this. Yeah, when in doubt, replace the circuit board, right? I mean, that's today's theme in both these service calls. Any questions? Please leave some comments below, and we will see you on the next one. Have a great day.